Well, we're out here this morning on beautiful Chimney Lake for what could be our last kayak today. It's a bit bittersweet, that's for sure, because we love this place. We decided to come across and nestle into these lily pads for a few minutes and just enjoy the lake. It's been we've managed to go internet free for 4 months, I guess it is, which has been a bit of a struggle, as you can imagine, when you work from home and you are trying to get things done. But it's also been great to practice being without the noise, I guess, in your life of internet and the distraction, and to be aware of your surroundings and be present, to use the cliche. So that's what we're doing today. After this, we're going to head north from here a little bit to Prince George and to stay with family for a few weeks. We're really excited to stay there and explore that area. Sometimes areas that are relatively close to you, you don't explore as much as you could. There's some ancient forests up there that we're really excited to hike and explore and share with you. After that, we're going to head to Edmonton for a little bit to visit with Robert's family for a week or so, and then I'm really excited because we're heading east again to home for me, which is Newfoundland and Labrador, as you probably know, and I love being with my family there. There's I think I have like 39 first cousins or something like that, so that'll give you an idea of how many people are there for us. But as always, we love being in Newfoundland because we can explore the Atlantic Ocean and the ecosystems there, which are very, very different from where we live here in the interior of BC. So it makes for good filming, and it makes for good unwinding time, and Robert and I both love getting to the East Coast for that reason.
So, as Vanessa mentioned, we are traveling across Canada and going to Newfoundland. So, from Newfoundland, Restoration Planet starts again, the whole series. The big news is we're going to Quito, Ecuador, and that will start South America. And we're really excited to be going there. It's going to be incredible. We're landing in Quito. We're going to find stories which are yet to be determined, so we have lots of work to do, but we're going to find stories in Ecuador, and from Ecuador we could find our way to Chile, to Peru, to Bolivia, and possibly Paraguay. So we're looking at all those as options. We've booked all our flights right through, so we're going to come back via Lima, Peru. We also have to brush up on our Spanish, which basically means learning Spanish, because we don't speak Spanish at all, so there's nothing to brush up on. It's just crazy. This is going to be exciting, and I hope you'll stay with us and follow us on the channel, because I'm sure we're going to be meeting some amazing people down in South America. So as far as our time in Canada here, it's not over yet, obviously, but we've had quite a time trying to find land, and it looks like it's going to have to wait till next summer, because we've looked all around the Caribou Chilcotin here, and we just haven't found anything. The places we wanted ended up not being for sale. It's really strange, but as you probably saw in previous episodes. But that's okay, we can just roll with it. That's life. Sometimes things don't work out exactly as you plan, but we'll find something next year, I'm sure. And besides, it's not over yet here. We might find, we've got a couple months yet in Canada, so if something comes up, we'll be able to hopefully look at it for, as long as we're nearby here. It's July 31st, and this is pretty bad here. We're smoked right out. It's our last day leaving Chimney Lake today, and it is smokier than I've ever seen it from the forest fires. So there's your proof.
Well, we're now in Prince George, and currently we're in the Greenway, what's known as the Greenway, and it's behind the University of Northern British Columbia, and it's a gorgeous urban park.
I'm putting the trail camera up here, so it is really amazing how wild this feels in here. It is dead silent. I'm seeing moose tracks, bear scat, everything you can imagine. It's a real wild little ecosystem right on the edge of a city of over 100,000 people. It's really amazing what we can do when we set aside some green space. It's quite special in here. It is so quiet in here. We are looking at what will probably be our final property for this year, so hopefully it turns something up for us. So we're down in an area near Macleese Lake, British Columbia, and it's 40 acres and a mostly finished cabin, house, whatever you want to call it. It needs some work, but we're gonna go look at it. It's interesting and the price is right. So it's a little dirt road. Here's the instructions from the realtor. So he's saying a 4x4 pickup truck is recommended. From Williams Lake, head north on Highway 97. Set the vehicle odometer to 0. Drive up the hill on the dirt road heading west. Around 3.8 kilometers, turn left. At 4.9 kilometers, keep right. House hunting in the caribou. We just got here to the homestead. It's very strange here. There's weird structures like back there covered in plywood, covered in plastic. There's kids' toys, junk everywhere. It's almost creepy. It's so like, I don't know what was going on here. It's kind of sad. It's like a big pile of junk out in the forest. I mean, it's 40 acres, but boy, there's not much of a view here. You're just really in the bush. It was like somebody wanted to really hide out from the world. I don't know what their plans were, but we'll go look inside, I guess. But yeah, this is clearly like the road getting in here was it would be impassable in the wintertime. There would be no service or anything, so you'd only be getting in here in the summer. Very 4x4 road, to say the least. Anyway, we'll look around and show you what we find. huge wood stove. It's unbelievable. You know, somebody spent a lot of time and money on this place. It's kind of a shame. It's looks, you know, really solidly built, but yeah, it's strange. They did a lot of work, but it's a cement foundation. Left the kitchen table and chairs. It's move-in ready. We're in the ancient forest, about an hour outside of Prince George, British Columbia, and these cedar trees in this park are 1,000 years old, some of them. 1000.
Ancient forests like this are apparently so old that it's hard to date them because they're older than even the oldest trees in the forest. So the best way apparently to date these is by the lichen that is on the trees and in the forest itself, because lichens take many hundreds of years to grow and develop, and this particular forest has over 200 types.